Welcome to All Will Rise. This is a survival city builder colony sim game where your building structures matter greatly, and it may be the rise or fall, literally, of your colony. So this game will work with, actual physics-driven systems in the game as you build out your and survive through your town you're building here. So we're going to jump straight into a new game again. First time playing this. Now we're going to go right into fresh start and we're going to get going with this. So again, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, check the game out. It is available right now on Steam in early access form. This is our first impressions. We're diving in fresh with a hopeful outlook here. Hopefully we're going to be able to survive. Hopefully we're going to be able to build a sustainable colony and flourish. Do I expect that to happen? Probably not. We'll probably find lots of fun ways to fail miserably. But as always, I want to thank our members and patrons for supporting the content here on the channel. As always, you guys are the heartbeat that keeps things going here. So thank you guys, each and every single one of you. So here we are. We need to click this to get started. All right, so the text is fairly small. I need to check actually see if there is a something where we can turn up the UI a little bit here. So for things, so it starts at 100. You can get up to 150. Okay. It's quite large. Maybe we go down to like 115. It's maybe a happy medium there. So it's a little bit easier to see. Okay, so choosing camera. I mean, classic control. So default is WASD. What's the difference here? Camera rotation. Let's go default. So that's how you move. That's how you rotate. Okay, that's what I'm accustomed to. So that works out well. So choose camera controls. We got that going. We're good. We're gonna go confirm default and we're ready to roll. So here we go. We have landed in. Here's our colony. We need to gather wood. So can I pause? We have wood right here. We're gonna get that started. Do I need to like click on it for anybody or what? Or are they just gonna do it automatically? Let's find out. They're gonna go get the wood automatically. Great to see. So they're gonna get the wood, the scrap, and we need to build a wooden staircase. So we're gonna go over here to the blueprint here, or what's this here? Find a way to get water. People can't drink seawater. We will need to find fresh water. So we can press R on our keyboard to rotate. So we got to build paths. Got it. So we're going to confirm, and we're going to go here to build path, and we're going to build a staircase. So we're going to build this to get down, and that build a wooden staircase, and they can get that water right there, right? So we got that. All right, so we're getting that built, and now they can go attain the water, which we need. Now next, let's slow things down a little bit here. Build wooden support blocks. We need to build 4 of these, and we need to be able to get to food. So food is over here, and we can't get to that because we need to, well, build these bridges here. So we're going to go here to build support, and we're going to just build these right here to build a little makeshift bridge, if you will. And now people can get across over here and then get over here. So we can increase gathering priority. We're going to do that here to go max priority for food. Because right now, currently, we have 8 citizens, 36 water, no food. Food is a definite high priority. We need to get that going. Got it. Thank you. All right. So we got that set. And they're going to go across. Okay. Junk. Find different paths to different jobs. So we need to get up here to the junk. Right, so we need to build a ladder. Okay, so we need to find a way to build a ladder here. So let's go here to supports. Do you do it with support or what? Hold and click the left mouse button. Okay. What do we? Let me see here. Nothing there. Okay, here we go. All right, so we need to get up here. We're going to build it right there like that, and that should be sustainable. Yes. Do I need to build one higher or what? We'll see. I think they should be able to get up here to this, so we're going to make this a little bit higher priority as well up top. We're going to increase the priority there and get that started. So now we're gathering junk. We're going to make this back to okay, that's depleted now, so now this should be a higher priority. So we're going to try to get to this junk. We're getting wood there. Can people not get to this? What does this say? There's no way to get to that path. Okay, so freeze. We need to build, we need another stairwell here. So we need to go here. There we go. Now we should be able to, right? There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. We're learning. So we got to get fuel next. Fuel is over here. Okay, so this is how we can get explosives. You can use explosives and gain resources from destroyed walls. So we can detonate. We can do this. We're going to have to learn how to blow this up. So if we go here to deconstruct, can we deconstruct that? No. Build water, build food, build explosive. But we need what for this? Wood rubble. So we need some more wood to take care of that, apparently. Is that right? All right, let's look at this again. So we don't have what we need for this. It says we need 48. Trying to check 160. So we don't have the resources we need for that right now. So we need to take care of this. We also need to build houses, which we can't do that either.
Time to relax.
We have no homes.
And to think about.
All right, so let's build some small homes here. Let's think about where we want to build these homes too. I don't know exactly what's going to be the best for building a home, but we're going to just go with like build a home here, build a home here, here, and here. All right, and that's 4 homes. I don't know exactly how many we actually need. All right, this boat saved our lives. It stays. So I can deconstruct it, no penalty. Let's deconstruct it. Okay. And again, we need to find a way to be able to get up to this here by, again, we got to get this deconstruction. So again, we need fuel. I'm kind of leaning towards just like saying, hey, screw this. We're just going to go build around it. Something like this here. And then we can go up. And then we can go here. And we can go ladder down. Yes. Just like that.
Up, everyone, up.
So we'll find our own way to do it. And that will work just perfect. So that's set and done. Now they're going to build that. Now they're going to get this done. So we're going to be able to build a weak explosive after this. Time control. I know how this works. Thank you. New buildings unlocked. So freeze. We just got new buildings so we can do different types of things. Okay. We have our makeshift houses for now, which is going to work for us. But I would like to be able to access this and maybe even get over here to this as well. All right, well, look at that. Just trying to make everything work. Okay, so we need to build a weak explosive to demolish a wall. Which wall are we going to try to demolish right now? This one? I'm assuming. I want to demolish that. So we'll do that. We'll build the explosive. We'll get it going. So now we need to build and research. Build a small lab. Okay. Production here. Storage. Small lab. Costs 20 junk. We'll build one of these. For the time being, we'll build one right there. See what that can do for us.
Construction completed.
Construction complete. Perfect. So this is how we research. All right. So since we're going to be doing new research here, we need more wood for the buildings. Okay. So we need to find more wood. So we need to gather this. We also need to get the wood rubble gathered as well. So that is priority. Let's get that started. Maybe some steps could have been better actually right there, but whatever. We'll make it work. Delete that. We'll go back to some steps there like that. Okay. That's the way we're going to be able to get to the wood right there. All right. We've deconstructed this. Yes. Detonate. Do it. All right. So we just got that done. And then we need to do another one here. What is this? It's just you do that right there. Get that built. Because what's this right here? This is a event. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's detonate that. All right. So now we need to send somebody over here to get this done. We need to send somebody here to see how we can open that. Look, people, interesting. A barely intact boat approaches your city. Someone from your group says that these are good people. We'll have to build more houses for them. So I can decide to bring them in. Together we will survive. So it's gonna give me 4 sailors.
Great decision,
But we will
Captain.
need now
As
to
long as you keep them happy,
to
people won't really care how you achieve your
we're gonna
goals.
need to get some housing going here, right? And I think we could do this. We'll go 1 here, 1 here, and 1 right there on top of that. And then we're gonna build some stairs. Hold on. We're gonna go wooden path. Let's go right here on this. Just like that. With some stairs. Or maybe even a ladder. Abort this. Hold on. We can go big ladder maybe. I don't have enough wood. Dadgummit.
Construction completed.
We need more wood. We still have people that are homeless. We also need to get up here to this tree, which is gonna cost us. All right, let's just keep moving, trying to make this work. We still have 2 people homeless. We need to build 2 fireplaces or 2 benches. Also, we need to research woodcatcher and build a woodcatcher. So let's go to research woodcatcher. All right, we're gonna get that started now. The input is 20 wood, and then we'll get that done. We can send, let's go 2 people on that, please, for engineers. And we'll be ready to rock and roll. But we don't have enough currently. We don't have enough wood. So we need more wood. We're going to get that going right now as we speak. And then I may go ahead and do something here just to be able to blow up that wall.
Starts now.
These 2 are still trying to get this taken care of. All right, what's going on over here? Drifting wood. Perfect. Great news. Yeah, great news. We just got an influx of wood, which is excellent. That's going to be very helpful to us. And then we're going to build the ladder from here down, right there. So now we'll have a little ladder to be able to get to these homes and build these homes above right there. Excellent. And then we're going to demolish this now and give us some space here. Get us a few resources as well. And what do we have here? So, Captain, help. The whole sky is filled with seagulls, and they are crapping all over us.
This one will need even more resources.
Maybe say sharpen the sticks, run for your life, or... So we could do... Let's do this. Let's do that.
Great decision, Captain. As long as you keep them happy,
Okay, and then
people won't
we
really care
probably
how
do
you
need to
achieve your goals.
destroy one more thing up here. We're gonna do that, and then I think we're gonna build another ladder too after we do that too. So we're gonna go up right there. Let's blow this up. Boom, and that exploded a little bit, not as much as I was hoping for there. I was hoping I'll take care of a bit more. Now we can at least go down here to get more food. So let's build this a ladder here going down, and we'll be able to go to get this food now. And we got other things as well. So again, I'm enjoying it so far. There's no ongoing research. Okay, so we just did that. All right, hold on. Building needs clearance. Some buildings will need clearance. Access resources. Okay, I get that. Low tide. Oh, great. That's not great. So we need to start building up. There must be light. Okay, so we need to get fireplaces going. That's what I'm hearing, huh? How do I get the fireplace? We can get this. We'll build one of these here and here. Sure. And then 2 benches. We can build a bench here and there. Okay. And then we need to build a woodcatcher. So let's get to that next. That's going to be here. We need 20 wood for that. Build the woodcatcher. So this needs clearance. This is going to have to be here so it can get wood coming from the other area. So I think we leave that right there. It's got clearance. You can deconstruct your old boat. So let's go ahead and do that. It does carry stuff, so it works as a storage unit right now.
Construction completed.
May wait on that. Okay, so now we need to research a wood boiler. Wood boiler is next. That's right here in the water department. So we're going to get that started, and that's going to be able to help us with efficiency as well for water and whatnot. So let's get to this. What can we do here with this? Is this going to be what our wood boiler stuff is, or what? What are we going to be able to do with that? That's the big question I have now. Thankfully, though, I'm glad we're able to go down here and get this going. I would like to get another thing here. I just don't want to. I don't want to destroy too much. You know what I mean? Kind of hesitant. Let's see what happens here with this. Build that there. We're gonna get some junk out of that and some wood out of that. What's going on here with this? We need more. We need more wood, is what that's telling me. Okay, so we do need workers for this. We're gonna put a sailor here. What's the sailor? I mean, does it matter who we put there? Sea access? Yes. Okay, so we'll put the sailor there to work, and hopefully that will be good. Research. Not enough resources. So again, we still need wood. That's the big hiccup for us right now. All right, we're gonna detonate that. That blew out the wall, so now we can get over here to this. Excellent. The tides are rising a little bit now. Oh boy. So here comes the tide. It's gonna start. The waves are gonna be they're rising by a half meter very quickly here. We need to be able to get to these resources before they get washed out. That's what I'm afraid of happening now. So this is very interesting. We have what we need now resource-wise. We are good on food, low on water. Water could be better. Word spreads. Oh gosh, more people. If you can pay so they can bring us goods, we can go with influence or find another place, which loses loyalty. Maybe we could do this if they bring us some goods.
Great decision, Captain.
And then I think from there, we got to just deal with homeless people for a little bit because we just don't have what we need for the time being. So now we need to build the wood boiler, which right now is under the water. Okay. This will burn wood to turn salt water into drinkable water, which right now, again, wood is not something we have a plentiful amount of right now. So we still need to just deal with what we got as it currently stands. We need to find is there any excess wood somewhere that we're not picking up? Like this tree, I still want to know how that works. That's just comfort. Okay. So we have nothing accessible to us here other than we have some junk over here. We could try to find a way to get over here to this stuff. Floating pile of junk, floating wood. Maybe we can go get that somehow. Send a wooden path over. I don't know. Is it just drifting or what's it doing? Because this thing's just doing this, but it's not going anywhere. Let's see. What's it bringing in? So is it bringing in anything or what? That's my question. We got a fishing spot there too. All right, let's get some research going. Let's still get some research going for gathering. Simple boat. That could be excellent. Let's get that going. Get the boat going here. Okay. And then we have something going on here. What's happening here? Happiness. We need to build a roof. So a roof would make people happier. How do I do that again? Maybe this way? We do that. Yeah, I know you need a house. I'm so sorry. We don't have one for you. Research roofs. Oh, okay. So that's the problem. Well, we got to wait until we finish researching what we already are. I'm not going to waste that. We're not going to waste that. So we do have 2 inhabitants that right now currently don't have what we need. All right, build a dock. Okay, so we got that done. So let's research next the roof. That's going to be under housing. Get that done next. And then they want me to build the dock. So let's go here. We can get a dock. A place for boats to drop off their loot. Remember to assign jobs for the boats so they can offload cargo. So that's going to cost us 10 wood planks. We currently don't have that right now. We're again just trying to build that up. So again, it is a bit of a survival. I can admit this game is not going to hold your hand. You've got to keep your finger on the pulse and figure out what's going on. Otherwise, you're going to let your people down and you're going to die. I mean, right now we are not doing good. We're on average right now 17 production of wood. We need that to increase. We definitely need that to increase. because we have nothing coming in right now as it stands. Nothing coming in. But we're trying to figure it out. And we'll hopefully be okay as a result. So we're up to 4. Speed it up a little bit here as we get through the night. We got another high tide coming in here soon. We got to get ready for that. Maybe we could take advantage of the high tide. Maybe. We do have some wood here. I just noticed. We have 2 pieces of wood actually there. So that's actually kind of excellent. So we don't have a ton to work with here. But what we can do here is I can deconstruct this. Say, see you later. Force priority. We'll get that. And what's that going to do now? They're going to deconstruct. Okay, so that's excellent. So that just gave me some good resources we needed. Now we're going to take that and we're going to come over here. Because now what that's going to open up for us and allow us to do is to get to these resources here, which is excellent and excellent. Both of these we needed. Both of those we needed desperately. So that's huge for us, for the wood intake we needed. As the high tide get ready to cometh, we're going to be able to get over here and get to this wood. Hopefully we can get around there. Don't know. Ooh, it's a bit tricky. You see there, if you build too far out, it could become problematic. We're just going to deal. Our research is done for roofs. Excellent. So let's build a... what do we need to do? How do I build the roof for you? Toggle. Small wooden house. Okay. Toggle this. Maybe that. Not that. Copy and paste. Okay, let's just go here. Okay, there we go. Look at that. So I can build a little roof like that now. And maybe a couple. If I want to do any more, I can do that there. I can go like one here and one here. Couple little rooftops that nothing special. I just realized that one's not great. I need to move it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, you have increased the happiness enough to unlock our first perk. For who? You? Interesting. So this is happiness. So now we can do perks. Unlock leadership. Let's see, maybe it's you. No, who is it? Very curious. All right, increasing happiness to unlock perks. So where do I see that? Oh, it's up at the top. Okay, I'll try. So we'll go to here, and we just got maximum effort unlocked. This one here, maximum happiness unlocked, and okay, cool. Cool. So we're solid right there. We have no research going right now because we still haven't built the wood boiler yet. So we need to get that going first. So we need to get this. This is a polluter. So I'm going to set this away from where our people are. Just kind of, out of the way. And then we also need to get a couple more houses built. So let's get that continuing. I'm going to delete the rooftops here. Because we're about to add house on top. And when we do that, we're going to go here. Like that. With some stairs. To the top. There we go. And now we'll have that done. And then for housing, if we go here, we'll be able to go here and put 3 roofs on top. All right, so we got that done. Now we have the boiler. The boiler is a polluter. Building these next to houses is not good. Okay. So we're not going to do that. Again, I've already set that up. So we need to build a research fishing hut. So let's go back to this. Fishing hut. Where is that at? Is that in production? Rain catchers, sun. Ooh, that's interesting. Research fishing hut. Food. It's got to be food. Yep. Okay. All right. So we got that going now. We need to still build this dock. which is under here. We don't have enough wood. Shocker. Can we get this prioritized, please? I'm a little bit worried. Not exactly sure if we're going to be able to do this.
To relax and think about tomorrow's work.
Let's do that. Get that done. Detonate. Whew. All right, now we can get to this, right? Now we can get to that, I think. I think. And then we'll have enough wood, hopefully. We don't have enough. What's this? There. Oh, here we go. We got another storm. Another storm coming. Increase happiness. Okay, we're trying. We're trying. We have no water, by the way. God bless. We have no water right now. Not good. At all. So water's coming up. Research is done for the fishing hunt. What's this here? People are dehydrated. Just wait a bit more. We're trying. I'm trying. Everyone has a suggestion. What's this? Workers can clear rubble. Engineers are good cranes. It makes sense to do both sailors. Let's do. We'll do that one. Okay. Your actions have consequences. Under my leadership, everyone will be heard. That's what I'll say. We are a communal team here. We have people dehydrating. Not good to see. Oh no. I'm failing my town. I'm failing my peoples. I'm trying to get the wood intake we need. What do we need here for this? So this is going to be probably an engineer thing or a worker thing. We'll do 2 workers on this. Get that going, and then give them a lick here. What is this? That gives me food. Yeah, we'll do that. Give me some food. Give me some water. Got that completed. Okay, we're trying to help. We're trying to go. It's just mainly we're in a struggle for resources. So we still need to get the dock and then a fishing hut. So let's get the dock done first. Build the dock off this area here, maybe? Build it right here. Kind of hesitant, like I don't know exactly how low I should build this. I'm kind of scared to be honest with you. We'll do it right there, next to this area, okay? And then a fishing hut.
Construction completed.
And then we'll get a simple boat as well. And then a fishing hut, which is going to be under food, probably, if I had to guess. That's going to have to be its own thing by the dock, I'm assuming. So build that. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're going to just keep progressing time. We need to get some sailors on this. Be able to go get cargo for us and whatnot, whatever we need. All right, so we got it. We're going ahead. We're getting the fishing hut up and going. We're also starting some research, trying to get, I don't know exactly, maybe the rain catcher up and going could be really good for us. So we got something here. World map, new place discovered. Captain, you're always right. Decisions. Okay, let's see here. So we can go, I think we're going to say, maybe we go to the new world and we go see what we can do.
As long as you keep your people happy.
We can see what that does. I don't know exactly how we get to that whole new world, but at some point I presume we will. So we have this here. I can't get that right now. We have a simple boat. It's busted, but we're trying to get production out of that as well. We have our fishing hut here, which is going to be able to bring in some fish. We're still trying to get the wood boiler to hopefully grow us some more water that we need going. And the biggest thing right now is we're trying to get happiness up. We're trying to get some happiness up as best we can for our social groups. Okay, so that's what we're doing now. I am going to build one more of these. And maybe one more bench as well. Just trying to deal with happiness. What else can we do for things? Wood catcher, which we have that built here. We don't really have anything else researched right now, so we're still working on the other things. So hopefully they'll be able to bring in these resources and we'll start to really uptick in the right direction. All right, so rain catchers are done. Excellent. So this is excellent. So how to use rain catchers? They need to be connected to a water storage building or buildings that require water for production. Okay. So they can increase the proficiency if... Okay, so I can try this. We can go with a... For storage. Okay. We can go something like that. So we can do that right there. And that can get water production going for us so that water can run off into this. All right, people are getting sick from eating moss. Here's some proper food. 40 food. Wow. Perhaps no more eating moss is what I'm going to tell them. One citizen left. So now we're down to what? What do we have now? 17 out of 20 capacity. It is what it is. So again, we need to get the happiness going. How do we get the happiness higher? They want housing, food, later on leisure, things like that. So biggest thing right now for us is water. Water and food is the thing I think that's the hiccup right now that we're trying to push through. So we just need to keep doing what we're doing, focusing on our resources. So this here is fishing hut. We're going to give a sailor to that one. Hopefully they'll be able to work on that for us. We got 2 workers working on this. Research. So let's get this going still. I think it could be a good idea to look at a wood crane, maybe? Connects resources directly beneath it. Maybe not the best thing. Support bridges, electric junk catcher. Interesting. So if we do that, we're gonna have to go down the energy path. So we could get the hamster wheel going first. Start researching that now, and then that way we can go down and look at the engineering, like the, you know, electricity, things of that nature, right? This is idle right now. Why is that idle? Is the workstation, are y'all not working right now? Is that the thing? It's fine if that's the case, but again, this game does have some complexity to it. I like it though. I'm having a good time with it. We have 1 boat right now to our name. But again, I think the more docks you get, the more boats you can get as well. Resources are starting going up on the up and up in terms of our primary resources right now, which is excellent to see. So hopefully the happiness will start to go up as well. Goods. So you want more goods, it says. Daily needs. Okay. What about you here? Goods. You don't need goods. Okay. So we're pretty good overall. I don't know. I feel like we're doing a solid job, enough of a solid job right now that we're not in a bad spot. Now, water levels are decreasing now, so that's going to start. We're in a little bit of a drought season, actually. So the sea is falling. Maybe one day we'll walk on land again. So now we have like all this wood gunk and stuff we can go out and get. You've got some stuff over here, metal rubble, a pile of junk. You know, all sorts of stuff you can go now get. We also have a peculiar item over here, some pile of junk. So again, that's really interesting. We have something here. What's this? Give me some energy. I can't do any of that right now. Sorry. But again, this game can open up in some, I think, really exciting ways. I think this game has complexity to it that's going to offer challenge and innovation. And of course, especially the bigger and bigger your constructions get, you start to have to worry about your infrastructure. You got to worry about the construction if things are going to fall due to the high, low tides and different elements that are certainly going to play a factor as well. So All Will Fall, I think, has a bright future ahead of it. I'm looking forward to checking out further updates as the game progresses and playing more of this as well. But if y'all want to see more of this game here on the channel, the way you let me know and the way you let YouTube know, smash that like button, comment down below, and let me know your honest thoughts and impressions on our first look here, All Will Fall. I'm having a good time with it. I think obviously I want to spend much more time with it to really get the grasp and the understanding of the true basics here. And maybe we'll see some more of this here very, very soon. But until next time, hope you all enjoyed. Stay safe. God bless to each of you and your own. And we'll see you back here in the next one.